What if I told you that holding just one simple position for only 60 seconds a day could completely transform your body? We're talking stronger abs, better posture, less back pain, more confidence, and all without doing a single crunch. Sounds almost too good to be true, right? Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more simple, science-backed tips to transform your body. Today, we're talking about the plank, one of the most deceptively simple exercises you can do. You've probably seen people do it at the gym or maybe tried it yourself. But here's the thing. Most people seriously underestimate what planks can do. When done consistently, even just 1 minute every day, planks can have powerful effects on your strength, your health, and even how you look in the mirror. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what happens to your body when you commit to daily planks, the science behind why they work, the common mistakes that sabotage results, and how to progress beyond the basic version. By the end, you'll know whether adding 1 simple minute of planks to your day is worth it, and how to make the most of it. Core strength and stability. Let's start with the obvious. Planks are a core exercise, but they're not just targeting your six-pack muscles. In fact, the main muscle planks work is called the transverse abdominis, the deep layer of your abs that acts like a natural weight belt, wrapping around your midsection and holding everything in tight. When you do a plank, you're not just flexing the surface muscles, you're bracing your entire core, including your obliques, spinal erectors, and even your pelvic floor. This kind of engagement builds what's known as core stability, the ability to keep your spine and pelvis properly aligned, whether you're lifting a heavy weight, running, or just bending over to tie your shoes. Studies show that a strong core reduces your risk of injury, particularly in the lower back. That's because your spine is better supported, so everyday movements put less strain on your joints and discs. And it doesn't take long. 1 minute of planks a day adds up to 7 minutes a week, and over a month, that's half an hour of targeted, deep core strengthening. Beyond the core. Now, here's what most people don't realize. Planks are a full-body exercise in disguise. Think about it. To hold a plank, your shoulders are firing to stabilize you. Your chest is engaged to keep your arms locked out. Your glutes are squeezed to prevent your hips from sagging, and your quads are tight to keep your legs straight. Even your calves and feet are working to hold the position steady. So while planks are primarily marketed as an ab move, they're actually training almost every major muscle group at once. This is why fitness coaches call them a stabilizer exercise. They challenge the muscles that keep your body solid and balanced. And here's the bonus. This full-body engagement burns more calories than you might think. No, planks alone won't shred fat like cardio, but when combined with a good nutrition plan, they absolutely contribute to a leaner, more defined physique. Health and posture. Benefits. Daily planks aren't just about looking good. They directly affect how you move and feel. One of the biggest issues today is poor posture. Hours of sitting at desks, staring at phones, and slouching on couches leave people with rounded shoulders, forward-jutting necks, and stiff lower backs. The plank is like an antidote to that. When you hold a plank correctly, with your spine neutral, shoulders back, and glutes tight, you're essentially practicing perfect posture under tension. Over time, that carries over into your everyday life. You'll find yourself standing taller, sitting straighter, and moving with more confidence. And then there's back pain. Weak core muscles are one of the leading contributors to lower back issues. By strengthening the deep muscles around your spine, planks reduce pressure on your back, stabilize your vertebrae, and can even help ease chronic discomfort. For many people, just a few weeks of consistent planking is enough to notice less tightness or soreness in their lower back. Mental benefits and discipline. Now, let's talk about something you might not expect, the mental side of planking. Holding a plank for 60 seconds is not just physical, it's mental. Around the 20 or 30 second mark, Your brain starts whispering, "This hurts. You should stop." But pushing through that discomfort builds mental toughness. It's a daily test of discipline, resilience, and focus. Plus, planking is a form of mindfulness. You're forced to focus on your breath, your alignment, and the tension in your body. For some people, it's almost meditative. That combination of mental grit and focus spills over into other areas of life, making it easier to stay consistent with workouts, nutrition, or any other habits you're trying to build. Common mistakes. But here's the catch. Not all planks are created equal. Doing them wrong can actually cause more harm than good. The first mistake is sagging hips. If your hips drop, you're putting extra strain on your lower back, which defeats the purpose. Think about squeezing your glutes and pulling your belly button up toward your spine to keep everything in line. The second mistake is hiking your hips too high. That turns the plank into more of a downward dog stretch and takes tension off the core. Your body should form a straight line, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles all aligned. The third mistake is forgetting to breathe. A lot of people hold their breath, which spikes blood pressure and makes the plank feel harder than it should. Instead, focus on slow, controlled breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, while maintaining tension. Finally, avoid marathon planks. Holding for 5 or 10 minutes straight isn't necessarily better. In fact, it often leads to sloppy form. A focused, perfect 60-second plank is way more effective than a shaky 5-minute one. How to progress. If you're brand new to planking, start small. Even 20 or 30 seconds a day is a great foundation. Focus on perfect form first. Shoulders stacked, core tight, glutes squeezed. Once you can hold 30 seconds with good form, gradually increase your time until you can confidently hit a full minute. After that, you can make planks harder by adding variations. Side planks to target the obliques. Plank with shoulder taps to build anti-rotational strength. Plank with leg lifts to challenge balance. Decline planks with your feet elevated for extra intensity. You can also turn planks into part of a workout circuit. 60 seconds of plank, followed by squats, push-ups, or lunges, then back to planks. The options are endless, and the results build fast. What you can expect after 30 days. So, what actually happens if you plank 1 minute every day for a month? Week 1. You'll probably feel sore in your core, shoulders, and glutes. That's your stabilizer muscles waking up. Week 2. You'll notice better endurance. 60 seconds won't feel as brutal. You might even find yourself naturally sitting straighter. Week 3. Your posture improves. Your lower back feels more supported, and you may even notice your midsection looking a bit tighter. Week 4. Planking becomes a habit. Your body feels stronger, more stable, and more confident. If combined with a healthy diet and regular training, you may see visible definition around your abs and waistline. Remember, 1 minute a day won't replace an entire workout plan. But as a supplement to what you're already doing, it's one of the simplest and most effective investments you can make in your body. So there you have it. 1 minute a day, huge payoffs over time. Planks don't just work your abs. They strengthen your whole body, improve your posture, protect your back, and even sharpen your mental game. Now, I want to hear from you. How long can you hold a plank right now? Drop your number in the comments, and let's see who the real plank warriors are. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe, because we've got a brand new video dropping next week that you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.